It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the San Francisco Giants. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup. And just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Fastball well outside. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Vero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And it's fouled away. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 2-1 on its way. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Red Sox leave 1. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Batting second, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Into the corner and slicing foul. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants are down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Number 19 ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. The cutter runs outside, ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Straight up in there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's set, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
For the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up on the backhand. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale.
The pitcher, number 41, Chris Sale.
First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Soft liner towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Ball.
1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in for his second at bat, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the belt, the pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Number 25, Steve.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Posey is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-0. Stepping up now, number 19, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Batting right, the pitcher, Madison.
Digging in, Madison Bumgarner. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here comes the first pitch. Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, number 5, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
1-1, here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Heading out towards shallow right. Duggar's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the pitcher, Chris Sale.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Leading off for the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Hard liner to center field. Benintendi has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting,
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Benintendi is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Now that's popped up. Belt over to his right, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Outside, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Xander Bogaerts will be next. The 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Now here comes
Bogaerts.
Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 62. Ball from
Now
the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 62.
Xander Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Devers, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Giants.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they think about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to first. Pierce is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Steven Duggar.
So in now for San Francisco. Steven Duggar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, number 19, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Austin Slater will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, number 5, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball swung on and missed.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Vasquez is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox 4 and the Giants nothing. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound and relieve.
For the Giants, number 64.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In there, and it's 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right, and it's gone as they add still another. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it carried off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Line down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Chris Sale. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Giants nothing. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Pillar is on his way home. He scores as they close the gap to 3 now.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Stepping in now, Steven Duggar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, number 19, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here in San Francisco, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. for another chance. Rafael Devers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-0 home. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pulled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 Bat explodes as this is popped up. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Number 7 is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
In now, number 5. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And no one will track it down. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. One out and a runner on second base. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Ready now, Brandon Belt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Oh, 2. Here it comes. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch, grounded down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Devers over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In now, Evan Longoria, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sale sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 pitch, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail 5-2. Number 71 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 71.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Pearce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
25, Steve Pearce.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
No strike.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 5 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top, 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 32, Matt Barnes. Now catching and batting.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The right fielder.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Giants down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Sandy Leon.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Nothing in the Boston 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They're down here 5-2. Brandon Workman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Standing in, number 19. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1 the count.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Pierce waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 71.
Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. For his career in this matchup, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and, in fact, up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Pedroia is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final today. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.